Happy Monday, it's Eric Plattenberg. Ooh, today's post is going to be a doozy. I'm going to be combining three of my favorite things to talk about. Number one is holding your goals lightly. Number two is whose business are you in? And number three, the question, is it a kind universe? We're going to dive into all of that in one post in a couple of minutes. And I've got links below to other posts that I've done on those three topics if you're interested in hearing me talk about them a little bit more. I'm going to hit the highlights on them all together. This all came about because somebody that's been to several workshops with me and has been emailing me back and forth is kind of going through a tough time. This person's partner is leaving. And the comment that this person is making is, I have such a burning desire to spend my life with this person, and I know I should let go, and I know I should just move on, but I can't. I'm just that stuck in really this picture that I have of spending our lives together. And boy, I sure can relate with that. I know that when I was a young man, my first girlfriend, I knew that we were supposed to spend our entire lives together, and it didn't work out that way. So how does this all relate to you, and how does it relate to things that you care about? Well, there's a lot of things here. Number one is that yes, it's a good thing to have a passionate, deep, burning desire for the things that you care about in your life. And that is very, very foundational in being successful. But when it relates to other people, you have to understand that their passions and their dreams, whether this is in a romantic relationship, whether it's in a business partnership, whether it's family members, lots of times people have different objectives or different goals or different ways that their lives are going to travel, and you have to respect that. So this question, whose business am I in, is really an important one, because if you're in your business, it's your business what your goals and dreams are. It's your business where your passions lie, and it's other people's business where their passions lie. And this person asked me the question, how do I get my partner back? And the answer is you don't really. If their passions are lying elsewhere, not only do you not want to get them back, it's probably not best for either of you. So back to when I was 18 years old, and I was totally in love with this woman, and I just knew that we were going to spend our whole lives together. Well, she had wisdom about what her life looked like and what my life looked like, that she just knew that it wasn't a right fit, and it wasn't that we were fighting. It wasn't that there was anything negative or stressful. She ended up marrying someone in Wisconsin and basically spending her whole life in Wisconsin, and I ended up traveling the world and running around, and we just had different visions of what our lives were going to look like, and I certainly couldn't see that at the time, and she could, and what a blessing that is. And this is really an important thing, because if you live your life passionately chasing your dreams, and if you get stuck thinking that an outcome is bad, whether it's a business going left instead of right, or a relationship ending instead of proceeding, or family member, whatever it is, you can't predict the future. And if there's anything that helps keep me moving forward, it's the knowledge that every twist in the road, every obstacle, everything that happens is building upon something that is leading me in exactly the right direction. What if there was a divine conspiracy to take your life exactly where it needed to go? What if the proposal that was rejected was actually leading you to somewhere better and brighter? What if the relationship that it's come to its conclusion and it's ended its life is taking you exactly where you need to go? Now, a lot of times you can't see it in the moment. Again, I had my heart broken for years when I was a young man, and I had no idea how the chips were all going to fall. But then now when I look back on it with 20 years of experience, I'm so thankful and grateful. Everything that's been hard in your life 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, really look at it and ask yourself, what was the good that came from it? And outside of those tears or frustrations or you pulling your hair out, almost always you can come up with really tangible things that were supportive in your life. So when you're going through it, I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. I'm not saying it's not frustrating. I'm not saying that when calamity hits, whether it's physical, emotional, financial, whatever it is, that you're supposed to feel good about it. What I am saying is that when you have a deep knowledge that on the back side of that is something good. What it does is it helps you to hold on to things a little bit lighter. It helps you to really anchor into, are you internally focused? Are you trying to manipulate and control all the people in your world, which never works anyway? And then, is there a grace, and is there a lightness, and is there a confidence inside of you knowing that everything's going to work out? Everything always works out. I mean, everything works out. Maybe not on the plan that you thought it would or the time frame that you thought it would, but in the end, I really believe that this is a kind universe and that things are conspiring in our favors. And with that, you can dream huge goals. You can really make amazing proclamations, declarations, if you will, about what you can do with your life, knowing that you chase after it as hard as you can, as fast as you can, as fun as you can. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't work, it's leading to something better. Okay, I hope that's fun. I hope that's helpful. If you have questions about any of that stuff, hit reply and certainly let me know. And above all, have fun. Have a fabulous week.